guys and welcome to Trailmakers, and today we're going to be looking at some of my vehicles. So this is one of them. This is what I would call the Hoverboard Pod. I think you can see why. Basically just a floating head. That's what I think of it. I'm going to fly over to a flatter area. The reason I started off with this one is because I was changing off into this one anyway before. Because this is my probably most stable vehicle for air travel. I just gotta lower down. And then here's a car that looks like it has a face on it. Basically, it's just able to zoom around really fast. I really like the look of this and the way that, not the way that, how fast it goes. That's why I got lost in woods. This is what I would call my super weapon. All I have to do is spam circle to destroy a vehicle. And this is one of my water skinners, but we're not even going to do that. And this is, of course, Sus Surprise, as you might have seen. That's the Sus Surprise. And then this is one of my wiener trucks. This is pretty bulky. It has an auto-stabilize inside so it doesn't flip over. As you can see when I go off this jump, and then I'll spawn in the next vehicle. Basically, we're just rapid firing all of my vehicles. Then this is what I would call parrot chunks. Let me just teleport over here for it. So this one has lots of features. Of course, opens up. That's lights. That's sails. And that's gramophone. Pretty sure that's all of them. And this is my not survival high seas car plane that I used for the last area I did. The Viking area. I've only just realised how many builds I've built. Of course, we're not going to see all of my builds because that'll take ages. At the end, I might show some other features of some vehicles. This is what I call my Graceful Dancer. I forgot why I built this, but it's kind of useful. Then we're gonna zoom over here, eject to a smaller Graceful Dancer. Trust me, on the high seas this vehicle's amazing because it keeps on going off on loads of jumps on the waves and just lands and continues to try auto-stabilize. This is something I use for scouting around the volcano area. It's very slow, but on hills I used a different vehicle that you're going to see. And this is one of my bigger boats for the high seas. Let me just spawn in. And I just gotta do something quickly. So yeah, this one has sails. That's basically its only feature. Anyway. So we have little tiny pea-rat boat for little tiny babies, which can actually handle on the high seas really well for how it's built. There's no special features. sailboat. Honestly, it's just a sailboat. I forgot what you do to detach the sails. There we go. Just in case it becomes an inconvenience. And this is my other scouting vehicle for the volcano area. As you can see, it has 2 electromagnets and thrust for, like, say if you wanted to go off a big-ish jump. You just... Well, that's not what you do, but anyway. It does go off jumps really nice normally. This is one of my first auto stabilizing flying vehicles. It's not that good on the auto stabilization part, like with one bit, because if you do this, one of the bits isn't working. So yeah, it's just an auto stabilization thing. We just land. Yep, as you can see, it doesn't really work that well. Then this is what I call my high seas thing. That isn't for high seas, because it keeps on flipping over, but it's a sail hover vehicle. Let me actually show you what it's supposed to do with those sails, and then slow down. Anyway, this is one of my pirate boats, as I sometimes call them. That, of course, is just a boat. This is my second ever pirate boat on the high seas update. It has quite a few features. Not many. This is probably my first boat with one of those keel bobs. This is my first ever hover vehicle of the high seas map. Which has the music stuff. If you can see what just happened, just don't bother with that. Anyway, you can see it zooms. Oh yeah, the next vehicle I'm pretty sure is a water vehicle. Yep. Oh yeah, there we go. There's the cameras. And then, yeah, this is, I don't even think I need to say the name of this vehicle, but this was my first ever high seas vehicle. Except for a plane that I forgot to save. No. I'm just going to spawn in my favourite vehicle, which is this. As you can see, it's very auto-stabilized. So, yeah, this is my favourite vehicle from all. My Hoverboard. Where is my original water pod? Yeah, I haven't showed you some of them that I should have shown you. So there's this on high seas, which actually is in first person, mainly used. Okay, and then my high sea submarine, which as you can see has the Sub-Zero trophy. See, it's pretty good. I built this when me and my friends were bored and we ended up having a nugget war. Can actually shoot crates. And then probably one of my better ones. So, of course, this one's definitely a high seas exclusive one. It's able to pick up a log and put them in, but sometimes it's able to just do this, or pick up vehicles, and then just throw them away. And guys, I think that's going to be it for this video, because I don't really have many other vehicles from high seas, except for the ones I don't normally use. Also, I have one more to show you that I don't think I showed you. My high seas water skimmer can go up tsunamis, it can very much survive the vortex, so that's why it has all of the trophies, including just the one before high seas. Also, this was, I'm pretty sure, like, my better boat ever built. So yeah, I think that's going to be it for this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!